from WBNG, your weather authority. This is 12 News This Morning.
Thanks for staying with us here at 6:30, and right now we're taking a look at future track. That's for Thursday at 3 p.m. You can see those temperatures are still pretty cool and in the high 30s.
Absolutely. A pretty chilly day here in the southern tier. We'll take a live look outside right now at Johnson City, and if that doesn't scream chilly day, then I don't really know what is. We do have a little bit of snow on the ground from yesterday. So as we welcome you in, let's bring in Brian Schrader now to break down what we could be seeing, because Brian, we took a sky cam of downtown Binghamton earlier this morning, and we had a few flurries scatter across our screen.
Right, and we're farther away from the lake. There are some parts of our viewing area like northern or northeastern Shenango County, northern Broome County, even in through northern Tioga County and the Richford area that are dealing with some heavier snowfall this morning. But you can see temperatures are mainly in the 20s, 27 in Waverly and in Lisle, 30 in Norwich. We have 25 in Franklin, 23 degrees right now in Walton. Factoring in that brisk west-northwesterly wind, 15 to 25 miles per hour. I'm going to say wind chills this morning are in the teens. You can see a 16-degree wind chill in Ithaca, 14-degree wind chill in Monticello, Binghamton reporting a 13-degree wind chill. Here are those snow showers this morning, and again, northern Tioga, northwestern Broome County, and there's that heavier band of snowfall just to the north of Norwich affecting parts of northern Shenango County this morning. That does extend into Otsego County. If you're heading out to the bus stop this morning, get ready for a cold and windy wait. Temperatures 25 degrees, wind chills will be in the teens. Winds out of the west-northwest, 15 to 25 miles per hour. Don't worry, I have some summer-like weather in the Storm Track 12 forecast.
All right, thanks, Brian. Continuing coverage this morning, fire crews responded to a garage fire at 120 Susquehanna Street in Binghamton. Broome County Dispatch tells us the fire broke out around 12:27 a.m. Our 12 News crew on the scene could see smoke coming out of the garage and even saw a damaged car inside.
No word yet on if there are any injuries or how that fire started, and this is a developing story, so stay with 12 News both on air and online for the latest updates.
And starting today, high school students at the Shenango Valley Central School District return to in-person learning 5 days a week. The decision comes amid new health guidance from the Broome County Health Department regarding physical distancing in schools. In a release, the district says it does plan to bring back as many students as safely as it can, while also supporting those who will remain learning remotely. And new this morning as well, elementary school students in the Vestal Central School District will head back for in-person learning also 5 days a week, starting next Monday, April 26th. This applies to students in kindergarten through 5th grade. The district says the decision was made based on updated guidance from the CDC, the New York State Department of Health, and the Broome County Health Department. The district also says masks will still be required in every building.
And as your children head to the bus this morning, it is Operation Safe Stop Day. According to the governor's Traffic Safety Committee, the day is designed to prevent drivers from illegally passing stopped school buses. Law enforcement throughout New York State will be participating, and the GTSC says any driver who passes a school bus that is stopped will be ticketed. During the last campaign in 2019, more than 12,000 tickets were issued for vehicle and traffic violations, including more than 690 for passing stopped buses. And speaking of school buses, Broome County Executive Jason Garner will be meeting today with school representatives. Garner will be sharing an update regarding the county's school bus stop arm safety program, and this will be happening over Zoom at 10 this morning. So stay with 12 News for the latest updates on those buses.
The Binghamton City Council has approved Veolia to perform an audit on the Binghamton-Johnson City Joint Sewage Treatment Plant. Thursday's meeting for the vote got heated between city council members and members of the public. Now, you'll remember last Monday, protesters gathered outside of the plant, calling on leaders to vote no to the audit. The group claimed Veolia's involvement would be a conflict of interest because the company had previously tried to buy the plant. Before the vote last night, those against the audit said they felt like they weren't part of the conversation.
I appreciate the work, but I would have liked to have been a part of it. I still feel there's a conflict, and I just wanted to add that piece, that all of us were not part of those conversations.
We must protect our $275 million investment. And I believe that we have come up with a plan that's fair and that will ensure the long-term success of the facility.
People supporting the audit said they want to help the plant's employees. For more coverage on this, well, you can check out this story on our website, WBNG.com. And happening tonight, the Johnson City School District has a public forum for a solar energy project. The project will involve installing a solar array to go on a plot of land at the corner of Reynolds Road and Dale Hill Road. The estimated cost is around $5 million. Along with solar panels, the district also plans to add a walking path and a connecting road for the district's bus garage. Savings from the project could add up to more than $4 million in the district. The meeting is at 7 tonight in the high school auditorium.
And developing this morning, today members of George Floyd's family will attend the funeral of Daunte Wright, the 20-year-old black man who was shot and killed by a police officer in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. Wright was killed by former officer Kim Potter, who allegedly mistook her gun for a taser. This comes as Derek Chauvin awaits sentencing at a state prison, and the Justice Department recently launched a probe to examine the Minneapolis Police Department's policies, training command structure, and use of force investigations.
Yesterday's verdict in the state criminal trial does not address potentially systemic policing issues in Minneapolis.
Chauvin will stay at Minnesota's only maximum security prison until his sentencing is issued in 8 weeks. Prosecutors will ask for a longer sentence than the minimum state guideline of 12.5 years. And in Syracuse, college athletes at Syracuse University participated in a Black Lives Matter march on Wednesday. They walked around campus to show their support for the movement. Organizers say it was meant to empower black athletes and to educate other races in attendance. The march was also used to support the Asian and Pacific Islander community against hate. And this morning, the Broome County Health Department says it has more vaccine appointments available. Right now, more than 450 appointments are available for the clinic happening today. You can get your shot at the SUNY Broome Ice Center from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. The health department says no registration is needed, and it is a walk-in clinic for Broome County residents only. For those who need transportation, you can call 211 for assistance.
And over in Tioga County, the Tioga Downs Casino Resort has appointments for its vaccine clinic today. That clinic runs from 2:15 to 6:30 p.m. and is for the Moderna shot. Doses are available for any eligible person who is at least 18 years old, and at last check, there are more than 150 appointments still open. Now, to register, there is a link on the casino's website. And in Shenango County, there are still appointments available for a vaccine clinic next week. According to the health department's website, the clinic will be at the South Plaza Old Label Shopper store in Norwich. The clinic will be on Thursday from 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. and then again from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. This will be for the Moderna shot as well and is open to anyone at least 18 years old. At last check, more than 90 appointments are still available for you to sign up for, and to do that, you can find that link on the health department's website.
And starting tomorrow, some New York State vaccine sites will accept walk-in appointments. According to Governor Andrew Cuomo, these sites will specifically be for anyone over the age of 60, and one of those sites includes the one in Johnson City at 10 Gannett Street. The governor's office says there may be a wait at the sites depending on the demand, and Governor Cuomo also says you must have proof of identity and insurance information available. For a full list of state sites participating, you can head over to our website, that's WBNG.com. And as the vaccine rollout continues, President Joe Biden is taking another step to ensure people are vaccinated. Biden has announced a new tax credit to provide small and medium-sized businesses up to $500 per employee so they can get every employee vaccinated. Some of the initiatives include giving employees time off to get the shot and time to recover from any side effects.
No working American should lose a single dollar from their paycheck because they chose to fulfill their patriotic duty of getting vaccinated.
The Biden administration says by the end of next month, the U.S. will have enough vaccines for every adult in the U.S.
And as of this morning, more than a third of U.S. adults have been fully vaccinated against the coronavirus. The CDC says nearly 216 million doses have been administered, which exceeds President Biden's goal of 200 million shots about a week earlier than planned. Now, that equals out to roughly 41% of the population. More than 134 million people have received at least one vaccine shot.
And And happening today, Pennsylvania officials will be providing the latest updates on the SNAP program. According to a news release, officials will talk about additional allotments coming to residents. And since the beginning of the pandemic, Pennsylvania residents have received more than $100 million each month and more than $1 billion in SNAP funds. The discussion is happening at 11 this morning. And another food drive is coming to the Deposit Central School District. According to the Food Bank of the Southern Tier, it will be at the school bus garage tomorrow from 10 to 11 a.m. Registration opens this morning for the food pantry at 8:30 a.m. This will be for Broome County and Deposit residents only. To register, you can call the number on your screen or go to the Food Bank of the Southern Tier's website.
Well, the time now is just about 6:41, and just ahead on 12 News this morning, one local university is participating in Earth Day today, but just how they plan to save the environment around them, we'll explain.
And the DOT has an important message for drivers on Earth Day, why they say you should help keep the roads clean. But first, here's a live look outside Johnson City. All that snow out there, Brian. How's the weather looking this morning?
Now, just to give you an idea, as you look at your temperatures this morning, keep in mind, average high this time of the year is 57 degrees. Average low is 38 degrees. Temperatures this morning running about 10 to 15 degrees below average with a lot of 20s. 27 in Waverly, 24 in Binghamton, 25 degrees right now in Franklin. Along with that, winds out of the west-northwest, 15 to 25 miles per hour. It's giving us wind chills in the teens this morning. When do we expect some warmer weather? I'll have that in your Storm Track 12 forecast.